Hi, my name is Andy. I'm 54 years old. I've been collecting bobbleheads since 2001, action figures since 1989. I'm going to take a little tour of my basement with you guys. So, Steph, hand me the camera. I'm going to go down to my basement. Thanks, Steph. It's my daughter, 22 years old. Here's the basement. The first part of my collection is the most current stadium giveaway bobbleheads. 2004, and then during the beginning of next season, when I get bored and I'm waiting for stuff to come in, I actually rotate a lot of these. But this is my Mets sports impression action figures on top. These are the majority of the 2004 stadium giveaway bobbleheads. Waiting for just a few more to come in. Try to put them as close as I can by team, but it doesn't always work out that way, but eventually I will move them by their teams. Here's the next shelf. This is a lot of the 2003 bobbles here. I don't know that I really have a favorite, although I have my Mets all together. Those would, I guess, would be my favorites. And the shelf is kind of empty, waiting to move everything over by team. Here are my first three shelves when you walk down, bookcases. This is my ticket to the Stadium Series, Rangers games in the Winter Classic in Philly. Right over here, like basically goalie bobbleheads. I collect those too, other than stadium giveaways. I collect major NHL and minor league. And this glass case is also from IKEA. Right over here is my ping pong table, pool table. These seats are from Busch Stadium, Tiger Stadium. Nope, sorry, those are from Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia. Tiger Stadium, and underneath a blanket is seats from Shea Stadium. A lot of empty shelves, just waiting room for the next couple of years. Once I run out of shelf space down here, I'll have to figure it out. Keep playing the lottery, I guess. Right over here, the top shelf is the Cleveland Indians. And during next year, I'll take this year's Cleveland Indians and move them up here. It's my Houston Astros shelf right here. I'll try to raise up the back row a little bit so you can see the ones in the back. Right over here are some of my Milwaukee Brewers. And over here are all the broadcasters, announcers. Basically Major League. I do have a couple of minor league broadcasters in here. There we go. And down here are the miscellaneous ones for now. Ones that I got as gifts, ones that are extras. And here's some trucks I bought in the 90s. They were kind of cool. White Rose Collectibles. And again, these shelves up top there are just awaiting bobbles down the line. And that's over here. It's my team. Them and the New York Rangers. I wish the Rangers would do some bobble giveaways. Most of those are stadium giveaways. Some of those are forever collectibles just because I like the Mets. But those two back there are probably my two favorite Mets right there, the Gary Carter, Tom Seaver. And down here are just kind of miscellaneous figures and whatnot. I haven't quite figured out what to do with them yet. Down here, mini bobbles. Top shelf here are Pittsburgh Pirates. All the way up there. Oops, for the past couple of years. Over here are the San Francisco Giants. Probably the best bobbles in baseball. in terms of quality and facial likeness. Now this is my new set of ones I'm getting. Star Wars baubles, Major League Star Wars baubles, kind of cool looking. Just waiting for one more to come in from the Arizona Diamondbacks. I think his name is Josh Calmenter, if I'm announcing that right. Over here I collected Dan Berryman, Salvino, Garland, all autographed. A couple of your custom-made figures I had made many years ago, being that I'm also a lifelong Ranger fan. Down here more Salvino, Garlands, all autographed. Jerry Garcia, I had that made. I'm a deadhead. Some of Dan Merriman Stadium. What do you call it? Stadiums, I guess. More autographed Salvino and Garlands. Jordan Bobblehead. Over here, guess I'm going to open these up. Here's a faraway shot. It's up top there, Garland, Salvino, starting lineups. Porcelain figures autographed. Now let me open this up. Seattle Mariners. Unfortunately, the back shelf you can't see that well, but you can see them. As you get lower, it's a little bit easier to see. I raised up the back row. I have enough for one more row here. This one's obviously all packed up. More Mets. St. Louis Cardinals. Yankees. Cincinnati Reds. I mean, you can see the back row, you just kind of have to step back. You know, if you stand right at the top, you can't see it, but if you step back, you can see it nicely. Okay, we'll close up that. See, these are kind of nice too. The Oakland A's and Chicago White Sox. Again, the San Francisco Giants are probably the nicest of all. Matt Cain from his no-hitter. I got a game ticket. That's not a stadium giveaway, but all the others are. Oakland A's are really nice too. Milwaukee Brewers, the older ones. California, or the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. And it's kind of a mix of teams. Some of these were the All-Star Bobbles from 2001 in the back. Montreal Expos up front. That's my man Gary Carter right there. Close up that. Ooh, oh yeah. Ooh. And then again, there's kind of a faraway shot of how it looks. And here are some Salvino, Garland figures. But many years ago, I paid top dollar for it. I think they go up in value. All of these are autographed here. All of these, most of them. Henry Aaron, Mike Schmidt, Joe DiMaggio autographed. And look at that, how nice that one looks. Willie Mays in the background, Rod Carew. Fortunately, I have many more sports impressions, but I do not have the room for all of them. There's Roy Campanella in the background. That's autographed. He used a special pen, I believe, many years ago for that. I was able to get a signature down. And here's in the bottom. Unfortunately, these are kind of far back. Again, here's a far-away shot of that. And moving around And here, this is all Los Angeles Dodgers because they put out so many every year. I kind of gave the older ones their own, or the Dodgers their own bookcase here. Over here, my little New York Rangers bobble shelf. I am a Ranger fan since 1973, season ticket holder since 1988. Henrik Lundqvist McFarlane figure, my kids with Mark Stoll and Peter Pruka, and the picture I took when they won the Stanley Cup in '94 for my seats in the 300 level. But I took that, and shelf here, with the Braves. Arizona Diamondbacks. Toronto Blue Jays. Thanks to my friend Mike in Toronto, great guy. Every year he contacts me and gets me the stadium giveaways. These are kind of miscellaneous minor league ones I kind of wish I didn't buy, only because I like Major League bobbleheads now. It's one of the greatest movies ever, Animal House. And over up there, the last shelf is more goalies, and I have more room for more shelves at some point. But these goalies I collect minor league and NHL, as long as they're stadium giveaways. I just like goalies. I think they're kind of cool. Right up here are all autographed starting lineup figures that I collected in the 80s and 90s before they were $150 an autograph. Probably about 35 to 40. Yogi Berra, Frank Thomas, Duke Snyder. Got some really good ones. Richie Ashburn, Robin Roberts. A lot of these unfortunately passed away, these Hall of Famers. Gary Carter, Eddie Murray, Carl Fisk. Over here. Sorry about the glare on these. A lot of these Hall of Famers. That's it. That's pretty much it. Downstairs again. One last look. You can walk down the stairs. Over here is my pool table, ping pong table. It's got a lot of junk on it now. And here it is here.